Hi, everybody. I'm Gary Tyson, and welcome to the second episode of Learning Magic for Seniors. But really, it's learning magic for anybody who really wants to learn magic from scratch. I call it Magic for Seniors because I think it's a really good hobby that improves your dexterity, it improves your self-confidence, it improves your concentration, it improves your memory, it improves your self-esteem, it improves your cardio. You walk around while you're practicing your magic. Anyway, if you didn't watch episode one, that's fine. These are all pretty much self-contained. Each time I'm going to teach you a little bit of sleight of hand that you're going to have to practice, okay? And you will see how much better you get quickly when you practice. And then at least one trick that you can do right away. Okay, so stick around for that. But right now, let's look at the effect that we're going to learn today. It is with a finger ring. Okay, I probably do this effect more than any other when I'm not performing professionally. It's the kind of thing where a friend says to their friend, "Here, show them some magic," and I'll do the finger ring thing, or the bank teller, or the gas station attendant. I'm an idiot. I do magic all the time. Okay, so this is done just with my finger, my wedding ring, okay? And it goes like this. It's a very simple, quick trick. Take the ring, boom, it's gone, boom, it's back. Just that quick. And then I generally offer it to the spectator so they can try it themselves, and then I immediately vanish it again, and then I show them that it is returned back to my hand. Okay, so that's the effect. Pretty simple. Now let's get into how to do it, okay? You take a ring, borrowed ring, your ring, doesn't matter, and you place it on your index finger. Okay, now I always do at least one time where I say, this is just done with my wedding ring, and take it off again, exactly as you're gonna do when you do the phony move. Okay, so you've got the ring there. What you do when you take it the second time is you bring your hand in front of all of your fingers so that you can extend your middle finger and bend your index finger down so it won't be seen from the other side. Then you do the same thing like you're removing the ring. Very quickly vanish it, and to make it reappear, and this is all taking just a second. They don't have time to look or think, but then all you do is you go down and up, just like real quickly, and go boom, it's back. Got it? Now, sometimes, once in a while, you will have somebody who says, "Oh, I know how you did that." They might have figured it out. They might have saw, it's pretty simple, but it looks so cool. So instead of them confronting me and me saying, stupid lines like, "Here, you do it then," I always go, "I know, but it looks pretty cool, right?" And now they feel like you have a bond. So they generally shut the hell up. So again, let's go over it. It looks like this. You take the ring, you remove the ring, you vanish the ring, you make the ring reappear. Okay, that's slow motion. You wouldn't do it like that. Real time, it looks like this. You take the ring, you vanish it, you make it come back. And you could be done then. But I always take it one step further, and I do the French drop, which we learned in episode 1, and I take the ring and I offer it to the spectator. While I'm handing it to the spectator, I just get it loosely onto my ring finger again, and then when I come up, I cover that and I pull it down when I expose that the ring's back on my hand. Just a little aside for a classic. Okay, and a couple quick things I forgot to mention during the tutorial part. When you put the ring on your finger, make sure it's snug. Okay, you don't want it falling off, because when you do the coming from here and then back like that, that shake will throw the ring, and it's then not a very good trick. And also attention. I just want to talk about that every time, because when you're doing these little magic things, the hardest part probably is for you to pretend like you believe what's happening, which really isn't happening. So when you take the ring off, you want your attention over here. You want their attention over there. So you remove the ring, vanish it, and boom, it's back. Okay? Just a couple things I thought of after the fact. There could be more, or maybe I'm done. Okay, and now it's time to learn a trick that you can do right away. And I will tell you, this is a bit of a miracle. This is really cool. It's really easy to do, and it seems so fair. So I'm going to show you the basic presentation. Okay, what you do is you start out by saying you've got the 4 aces. So you remove the 4 aces from the deck, and then you just take a bunch of cards. And I explain to the spectator that what I'm going to do is I'm going to hypnotize them. Okay? And when I count to 3, they will be hypnotized. 1, 2, 3, snap my fingers, and I tell them, you are under. I know it doesn't feel like it, but you really are. And I'm going to demonstrate that. You see, we've got just 12 or 13 cards here, okay? I want you to take the 4 aces and place them face up anywhere you want inside of this stack of cards. So they can literally put them anywhere that they want inside of that stack, okay? So they're pretty mixed up in there, but we're going to mix them up even more. You see, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 down and flip, 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 down and flip. So now they're even more mixed up. But I explained to the spectator that I want to mix them up even more. And I want them to decide whether I should flip them or put them down. So I take 2 cards and I say flip or down. Let's say they say down, and they say down again, and they say flip, and they say flip, and they say flip, and they say down, and they say flip, and they say down. They can say whatever they want, and you will do exactly as they say. And they're mixed up. They're mixed up pretty good. But now we're going to mix them up even more. I want them to tell me again, down or flip. Down, okay, flip, okay, flip, okay, down or flip, flip again, okay. So now these cards, as you can see, are very, very mixed up. Some are face up, some are face down. You saw some of the aces, but not others. But just like that, what we're going to do is wake you up from your hypnosis. 1, 2, 3, you're awake. And during that entire time, when you thought you saw me doing all of those things, I actually did absolutely nothing. And the 4 aces are the only cards that are face up. I love that trick. It's just truly amazing. Because they get to say down or up, does not matter. It seems so fair. And this is actually just a simple self-working card trick. So all you have to do is follow the order of what needs to be done. So let's go over that. Let's learn this trick. You always start out with 12 cards. Okay, you have the 4 aces removed. Later we might learn how to produce the 4 aces, which will be fun. But you take out the 4 aces, and then you say, oh, we're just going to grab a bunch of cards. Make sure it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards. You want to have 12 cards. And then you can do the hypnosis thing, or you can just present it as a really cool card trick. But I like the hypnosis, so I tell them you're hypnotized. And what I want you to do now is take these aces and put them anywhere that you want. So they take the first ace, second ace, let's say they put them, closer together, doesn't matter. Then you demonstrate what you're going to do. So you do it the first time, 1 card at a time. I'm going to place 1 face down and flip, 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 down, and flip. Now, if they're paying attention, they saw that some of the aces are now face down and some of the aces are face up. And you say, well, they're pretty mixed up, but I want to mix them up even more. And you give them the opportunity to tell you whether to put them down or flip them, okay? This time you use 2 cards. So it's 1, 2, and 4, okay? So this time you say, do you want down or flip? And they say down. Down or flip. Oh, they say down again. Down or flip. Ooh, flip. Down or flip. Down, down or flip. Down, down or flip. Flip, down or flip. Flip, down or flip. Flip. Does not matter. They could say flip all the way through. They could say down all the way through. They can alternate. Does not matter. And then you say, oh, sure, they're mixed up now, but let's mix them up even more. And you use 4 cards. And they get to choose again. Down or flip. Flip, down or flip. Flip, down or flip. Down, down or flip. Flip. Now you point out to them that these cards are really mixed up. And you just make 4 piles. Starting from the left, your left. And you're pointing out all these cards are so mixed up. But, as I told you before, you were hypnotized. And in fact, now you're awake, and I'm going to show you that nothing has happened. Isn't that cool? They can say down and flip all they want and the 4 aces. And then if you know another 4 ace trick, you've got them handy to do that next trick. But I like the hypnosis approach to that, you know, that they're hypnotized, and when you wake them up, they see that nothing has actually happened since they started. So there you have it. There's the trick you can do right away. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure that you like it and subscribe and all that silly crap, because I'm trying to hit 3,000 subscribers. Come on, let's do it. Anyway, see you guys.